Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bryony and I'm one half of the Indecisive Readers. Today I am going to be doing my first unboxing video. I have done unboxings in vlogs before, but I thought I'd do a separate video this time for the June Fairyloot box. I had to think there. So yeah, let's make a lot of noise. Let's just get in. So I'll admit I have seen this already because I got halfway through unboxing it and then my mum walked in and I was like, okay, we're gonna pause that. But I also had it spoiled online, so it wasn't much of a surprise this time, but maybe I should rearrange everything. Hang on. They have now made a mess all over my bed. But anyway, imagine that it vaguely looks like this when you open it up. I love the inside, and this is the second Fairyloot. I got the, what was last month? May one. I got that one because I really wanted the book, and the stuff inside was great as well. So let's just get in. We're making a mess anyway. So the first thing I have is the Elemental Coaster set, which is based off Avatar. The Last Airbender. So we have all these different ones. I'll show you them each individually. I assume that's water. Is that water? One other way around. It's blue. Presumably it's water. Then, I don't know about this one. I want to say air. But also, I'm not entirely sure. Then we have what I think is earth because it's green. And that kind of looks earthy. And I guess that's fire. That looks like fire. I can safely say that's hopefully fire. The next thing in this box is this tea strainer. It's Alice's teapot and it says it's always time for tea. So this is obviously inspired by Alice in Wonderland because tea. I forgot to say, I broke it. I didn't break it. The lid's just fallen out. Anyway, so yeah, this is a tea strainer, so you put like tea leaves in it and it's quite cute, and then you put it in your cup of tea and it strains out and it says drink me. Can you see that? It says drink me on the thing. That's really cute. I don't drink a lot of like loose leaf tea. I am very vanilla, but not vanilla, with my tea taste, and yeah, so it's cute. I don't know whether I'll use it, but I like the thought. It's usable, I think, even if you didn't know the fandom, but also I feel like everyone knows the Alice in Wonderland fandom. So the next thing is like a little pouch with the Fairyloot logo, and it is a badge that says love is an excellent motivator to kill, and it's inspired by the Shadows Between Us series, which I think was an earlier Fairyloot book I haven't read. Don't really have a desire to read, but it's a very cute badge and I'm sure a lot of people would like it. But yeah, it's well designed and everything, it's just not of interest to me. The next thing is another one. Why have you made my face go funny colour? And it is a Starless Sea inspired iron-on patch. So that's the second book by Erin Morgenstern, so like the author of The Night Circus, and that's very cool. I haven't read the book yet, but I appreciate that. I don't have like a denim jacket or anything that I'd use that on, but it's well designed. It's really pretty actually. I like the gold. Matches my copy of the book. I got the, what's the other one, Illumicrate box version of it, and it's really nice. The next item in this is possibly my favourite ever bookish item, and it's a pair of socks inspired by the Bone Season. I love them. They made me laugh so much when I first saw them. So they've got the little like symbol thing on them. That's on the front of the book, and then they've got that, which is definitely on the front of the Bone Season. Oh, they're hilarious. I love them. They're great. I have read The Bone Season actually. It's quite rare for me to have read a book that inspires the things in a book box, but I did really enjoy them. Well, I really enjoyed PRIORY, and I read the Bone Season quite soon afterwards, so didn't enjoy the Bone Season and the Mime Order as much, but absolutely loved the Song Rising, so I feel like if I were to reread them now, I'd really enjoy them, but I'm not like in a rush to reread them, not because I don't want to reread them, but because I only read them a year ago. So I could get the audiobooks and read them that way, because I feel like the audiobooks are meant to be really good. Right, so let's get into the last bits. Oh, the last bit is a artwork piece by someone. Who's it by? Now I've got the card, I put it in there. That's the June picture. I love these actually. These are the kind of ones you could just like put up on the wall. They're great. This artwork is by Ars28, and it's inspired by Blood Heir, which again was an earlier Illumicrate one, so I have but haven't read. But I think it's inspired by Anastasia, and I think you can see that there. So in your little pouch with the Fairyloot thing, it says on the back, happy reading. You also get a picture from the thing and a letter from the author, which I'm obviously not meant to have looked at yet because spoilers. But the main book for this month is helps if you can get it out. Is more things, we'll come back to those. Forest of Souls by Laurie M. Lee. I'm gonna just read you the summary. Oh, bookmark. Just gonna read you the summary because I've got no idea what it's about. After years of training to become the Queen's next royal spy, Saoirse, I think, Ashwin's plans are derailed when shamans attack and kill her best friend Sengo, but then Saoirse somehow restores Sengo to life. Unveiled as the first soul guide in living memory, Saoirse is summoned to the domain of the Spider King. For centuries he has used his influence over the Deadwood, an ancient forest possessed by souls, to enforce peace between the kingdoms. Now, with the trees grown wild and untamed, only a soul guide can restrain them. As war looms, Saoirse must master her newly awakened abilities before the trees shatter the brittle peace, or worse, claim Sengo, the friend she would die for. So it sounds very dark, very magical, and it sounds like fun. It was on a lot of people's anticipated reads. I had no idea what it was about, but it sounds great. So also on the inside they have like pictures, artwork, so that's really cool. It almost looks a bit what's the word, avatar-y, but yeah, that looks great. Oh, it didn't have any sprayed edges, but I've just noticed it has little spider. Is that a spider? It's only got 1, 2. Oh, it does have 8 legs. Look like 6. And then what's in here? I might as well mention these. I think these are inspired by Throne of Glass, but I saw someone else say they looked more Darker Shade of Magic, and I haven't read that either, but it does fit the aesthetic more of it. So that's slightly confusing. But as a bonus this month, they put in a second book, and a second book that doesn't get released until next year. It's not an ARC, it's a finished copy, but it's the Gilded ones by Namina Forna, and it's so shiny. Like, it just looks great. Right, let's read it. Are we girls or are we demons? Are we going to die or are we going to survive? In this bold and immersive fantasy, a young heroine fights to save a world that would dare tame her and discovers she is her own fiercest weapon. So it sounds very good, and I'm looking forward to reading this. I will be certain to read this before the next one, well, before it's meant to come out, so then I can have a review up. But yeah, it just looks great and it's so pretty. I, like I said, have had this as my second Fairyloot box, and I really like it actually. I think the items in the Fairyloot ones are a bit more generic and usable, so they're not like really big shouty fandom, so you could wear these even if you don't know what the Bone Season was, and I think that's quite good, because my problem with Illumicrate, I mean, it's not like a big problem, but I noticed with the Illumicrate ones I was less wowed with them when I didn't know what they were about, so I think this is really good. I can't put them all in, but okay. Here is some of the stuff in the box. Maybe I'll put that in. Here is, no. Anyway, that's the box. The next month is Resilient Royals, and I'm planning on getting that, so let me know if you want me to do that, if you want me to talk about anything specific in the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider giving it a thumbs up, comment down below to let me know what you thought, subscribe if you're not already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!